Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy Mega representing megamasstv, pushing talent towards the masses. Welcome to another episode of The Build, where I share tips for artists and creatives to push their crafts, contents, and services more forward. Today, guys, we're going to talk more about how can artists and creatives grow their core fan base. On videos before, I mentioned a little bit of some tips that can be very helpful to you guys, but today I actually want to go in depth on how you can actually find your core fan base. All right? First thing we're going to talk about is how do you find your core fan base? And I want to talk about a couple of things or a couple of steps that you can actually take to actually find that those top 10 people that are going to be listening to your music or seeing your services, or that's going to help support your movement when building your brand. The first thing is, when it comes to your services or even your music, send it to individuals. When you send music individually to people, especially having a sincere message to it, like letting people know, hey, how's it going? Or trying to see what is very relatable to who you're speaking to, it is easy to individually just send your music. Rather than just posting your music all the time to people that are not yet your fans, most likely if you're trying to gain new fans, it'll be much better if you can kind of just send your music or just send your services individually to the people that you actually want to capture as your fan. Joining open groups is on Facebook. And I don't know about other social media outlets as well, but I know Facebook mainly, there are open groups relatable to the likings of certain people, whatever they're looking for. Rather, if there are groups about how to make an instrumental just using drums, or open group about something political. There's open groups for dozens and dozens of things. If you know what your brand is and you know what type of people you want to follow you, try to join open groups that are very relatable to your services. Try to join open groups that are very relatable to your music. This will open the eyes of new people towards your craft, you know? And on Facebook and even on other social media platforms, just like Instagram, you can create closed groups with selective people. So if you know there's a few consistent people that are always on social media and you've been having a conversation between them on certain posts that they've been posting and the same thing as you, and you find there's a lot of interesting things that you guys seem to have alike, create a closed group for a selective amount of people about your music, you know, and invite a couple of people that you know that really find your music very intriguing, and have a small closed group to actually talk to these people, to let them know when you're having single releases or when you're about to have a performance at a certain venue, or if you have an idea that you want to share with them. People that are first getting in tune with people's music or services, they love being part of the grind. They love being part of the growth. So definitely create a closed group where they feel very important, or they feel that they're kind of like VIP when it comes to your services, craft, or music base. The second thing is how to stay engaged or how to stay connected with your core fan base. The first thing I actually want to talk about, which is very, very important in the new age of becoming an artist or a creative, is using major social media platforms. I say that it's highly important to at least have two major social media platforms to actually engage with new audiences, with new networks, and just to learn about what's trending and what's going on in your related trait when it comes to your craft, service, or music. Second thing is, if you are an artist, other than just having two major social media platforms, if you are a music artist, also have about two different music platforms that your music is streaming on, like a Spotify, or even if it's YouTube, like iTunes. Definitely not only being on two different types of social media platforms, but also putting your music at least 2 other music platforms where your music can be streaming. So at the same time you're pushing your brand, it is easy to find your music. As a creative, um, I feel that on the side of having 2 major social media platform accounts, also try to be present in local or popular blogs that speak or that keep track on relatable action that you do about your craft or your services. Try to get on other people's websites, Um, try to create other content to put on YouTube, or as well create your own website. There's places like Squarespace and Wix.com that actually can help you build your first website. So these are things as a creative that you actually can do on the side of being on social media platforms to actually keep connected with your core fan base. Um, Other things to do as well, like small tad bit tips when you do have your social media platforms, and if you do have anything that you have an account where you're you're trying to stay connected or trying to engage with new fans, make sure when it comes to profile pictures or profile names that they're all similar, because if it is easy to find you, or when going to a new platform, pictures pictures just basically it points you out very, very well, especially a good picture. So make sure you have a good profile picture, a good avatar that can complement whatever social media platform or music platform or blogging form. Make sure that it's all similar. Make sure it's all the same. With meaning that if you're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, most likely you should be using the same profile picture and the same name. So when it comes to somebody searching you, they can match the name with the picture and know that they're following the right person. And it just makes it easier for people to stay connected with you, and it makes newer people more easier to basically find you as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips that were presented. These are 2 major ways that can actually help an artist from the beginning find out their core fan base, and also ways that you can stay connected with your core fan base as well. If you guys want more tips, make sure that you guys like this video, share it, subscribe for more videos that will be here in the future. It's all about building creatives and building artists when it comes to their services, their craft, music, whatever they have to offer. And this is very informational for people that are growing, and let's support each other, you know what I'm saying? And also, if you guys have tips that you want to share, not only with me, but with just the public in general, please comment below, alright? This is another episode of The Build. Mega out, and you know.